We're making a keto-friendly, high-protein avocado bread with only 3 ingredients. It's all over the internet for good reason because it's packed with protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Hello, my name is Nicole Bonilla, and if you love healthy recipes with all natural ingredients, then you are in the right place. This 3-ingredient avocado bread literally has 3 ingredients, including mozzarella cheese, an egg, and avocado. We're going to start by cracking 1 egg into our bowl, and then I'll just whisk it together until it's well blended. Then we're going to take 1 ripe avocado and cut it in half, remove the pit, scoop it out with a spoon and onto our plate. Then we'll mash it with a fork until it's all smooth. Then we'll add it to the bowl with our egg, and then add in 1 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese, but you can use any shreddable cheese you like, such as Monterey Jack or cheddar, whatever your preference. Then we're going to mix it all together with a spatula, and then you'll have this beautiful green pasty mix. Now it's up to you how you'd like to season your avocado bread, but using some Everything Bagel Seasoning makes it really easy. Now here's a word of caution if you want to sprinkle the bagel seasoning over your bread before it bakes. The seasoning contains onion and garlic flecks, and they're a little bit larger pieces, and I have found that they can burn over the 20 minutes that this will bake in the oven. So the best way to avoid this is to bake the bread for 10 minutes, take it out of the oven, sprinkle on your bagel seasoning, and then put it back in the oven for the remaining 10 minutes. Now an additional option, which I prefer, is to add the same seasonings individually to the mix before it's baked. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a dash of pepper. Then I'll mix this all together with my spatula. Then we're going to take our cookie sheet and then line it with a sheet of parchment paper. And then we can divide our mix into 4 even portions and just plop them right down onto the parchment paper. And you can eyeball them and adjust them if needed so that they're all even. And then you can decide if you want to shape them into squares or circles. I'm going to go ahead and shape these into circles. And I do like to leave them just slightly thicker around the edges to make them extra sturdy. Now to finish off our bagel seasoning, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of sesame seeds right on top of each of the bread pieces. This will make them look even more like bread buns. And then last but not least, I'll sprinkle on a little bit of poppy seeds. And this will add a little more aesthetic and color and authenticity. Well, these look great, and they're ready to go into a 400-degree oven for 20 minutes or until they're lightly golden brown all around the top and the sides. And because we added the onion and garlic into the mix, we don't have to worry about it burning on top. But if you're wanting to use your bagel seasoning, we bake them for 10 minutes without any seasoning on top, take them out of the oven, sprinkle on the bagel seasoning, then put them back into the oven for an additional 10 minutes. Well, here's our baked avocado bread out of the oven, and I allowed it to cool on my counter just for a few minutes, and it looks gorgeous. We can easily lift them up and off of our pan with our parchment paper. You can see how they're golden brown on top and around the edges. And then they have a beautiful golden brown color on the bottom. I might have to just steal a little piece off the edge. That is so good. That has so much rich avocado cheesy flavor that is so delicious. And as it cools, it will have the perfect consistency to be used as a bun or a sandwich with your favorite toppings. And I love knowing that I'm eating something with clean, natural ingredients, which means I'm going to feel just as good after I enjoy it. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today in my kitchen, and I've included a link to the full recipe, and it's in the video description below, and it takes you to my website, gentletummy.com. And I also invite you to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you know someone else who you think would love this recipe, please share this video with them. And I cannot wait to have you hang out with me again in my kitchen.